Good afternoon. My name is Francis, and I welcome you today to another day we have to discuss something very, very interesting. And now, what is there that we have to discuss today? As a matter of fact, a lot of things, is trending currently in the social media handles and different social media platforms. But what I want us to look at today, briefly, is about the way the churches in Nigeria and in Africa as a whole has become what I call a system for a form of slavery or slavery systems. These so-called mega churches or big names in the religious circle, it's not a new thing. What I'm about to say is not new. But before I proceed, if you're new to watching my video, if this is your first time, please don't forget to like the video. If you think it's something of interest to you, like it, share it, and put down your comments in the comment section. Now, my name's, for the first time, is Francis Chinedu, and I'm here for us, to briefly, in a couple of minutes, look at the slavery aspect of the church systems in Africa. I will always make reference to Nigeria because Nigeria is my home country, and to some extent I know what is happening there and how these churches we celebrate as big names, we celebrate as big churches or mega churches, has turned out to be a system of slavery for our people. Yes. Now, I will look at it this way. And like I said, if you watch this video, share it and share your comments with me and let me know if what I'm saying, how you perceive it. The church has succeeded to be not just a platform or a means of indoctrinating people and brainwashing people, but it has succeeded in enslaving our people and causing economic turmoil, I would say, to most countries in Africa, with particular reference to Nigeria. Why am I calling Nigeria? Because, like I said, I am a Nigerian, and to some extent I know what goes on there because I myself have been a victim of that system. Yes. In the days, a few years back, I was a slave of a system that I thought that I was worshiping God, that I thought I was serving God, but I never knew that I was serving man, I would say, because what the impression they will give you in these churches is that you are serving God. How? Okay. They not only that they build up system through their so-called Bible schools. Most of them, their Bible school are only system of indoctrination. Then they go to the extra mile of, recruiting able young men and women that will be serving or servicing their so-called church system or church organizations. Now, these men, they register these organizations as charity, both in Nigeria, in Africa, and even in diaspora, in the Western world, or in Asia, or in Americas. They will register it as a charity. But in the real sense, this practice I'm discussing briefly has been happening for years, for decades now. But, unfortunately and fortunately, I could say, it's when when, thank God, I give credit to YouTubers, I give credit to the social media, because the age at which we are today is making it, it's bringing so many things to the limelight. It's exposing so many hidden things that have been happening for many years, which these men have hidden from the gullible members and gullible Christians and gullible followers that have been following them, like I said, thinking that they are serving God, but they have been servicing their business empires. Okay, now going back to our discussion, why did I say that the churches have become a system of slavery? Now, in the name of working for God, they will recruit you as a member. The first step is taking membership of these denominations. Now, when you take the membership, the next thing that will unfold after, some of them they take you to the Bible school, some they will take you to the doctrinal classes, and then the next thing is to recruit you as a worker. They say you are a worker. They recruit you as a worker, which they will give you the impression that you are serving God. But in the real sense, they are using you. Now, they have several departments. They have they have different departments. Those in the cleaning that cleans the church, the entire church compounds, or the toilets, or the bathrooms. They recruit you. Some in the music department, some in the evangelical, some in the stewardship or in the welfare. Some, in these categories, they will divide it. All right? Now, the bitter side of it is that as you are recruited as a worker, you are meant to spend time. Remember, they will use your time, they will use your talent in all these departments. And these things, because they say that you are serving God in these departments, your time is used for nothing. Your talents, what you have, even your potentials, what you have as a person is used for nothing. Some they will say that they recruit them as pastors. And for crying out loud, when these people when they open up branches, whether in Nigeria, in Africa, in the Western world, or wherever in the part of the world, they are sending out pastors. What happens is most times these men they are recruiting, they don't pay them anything. As a matter of fact, the church where I used to go, they don't pay you anything. They will tell you to prove your ministry. Okay. They'll tell you to prove your ministry, and when you prove your ministry means you grow the church by your own strength, you grow the church with your own capacity. They don't give you anything. You have to dig it out from where you are. As a matter of fact, I was meant to be servicing their system because I was working. I used my own resources to be servicing. As a matter of fact, I wasn't even doing it as a pastor. I was doing it that I was serving. Like I said, I was meant to understand that I was serving God. So I was handling a branch which I was wholeheartedly doing it, yeah. But then my resources, my finances were going in there. At the end of the day, what happens? Whatever that is gathered from where I was working and doing that very ministerial work, so-called, and the rest of other places in the place where I was, everything goes back to the headquarters. All the things goes back. In fact, as a matter of fact, I was using even those who need the help that comes around. Sometimes I have to use, or most of the times I have to use what comes out from my pocket. I was running myself down. Why am I using myself as an example? Because it's my story, it's my experience. Now I begin to see the clearer picture in what the same thing is being replicated in virtually all the mega churches in Nigeria, and they have their branches scattered all over Africa and the entire globe. Most of them. Is it the Winners Chapel? Is it the Lord Choosing? Is it the Redeemed Christian Church of God? all these so-called big churches that emanated from Nigeria, that has its origin in my country, they all have they have this impression that they it's for soul winning. What is happening? They recruit you, they use you in different capacities. Even those who say that they are paying you, what they give you is not up to taking care of your family. They don't care that you have a family. As a matter of fact, most of them end up causing havoc in many marriages and many families. Because most times, you see, the hierarchy, they even refuse to understand that it's after God, the next thing is the family unit or family circle, and the next thing is the church. But they make it go the other way around. They say that your ministry is more important than your family. They give you that impression. And most times you sacrifice the time you have to spend with your family, you sacrifice the time you have to give to your children for building their own business empires called churches. I'm sorry to say this. I know there are still remnants, I'm not arguing that. There are still genuine Christians, genuine men of God, but then, brothers and sisters, the wolves are more than the lambs or the sheep. What we have there are wolves in the pulpit, bandits in the pulpit, claiming that they are general overseers, bishops, claiming big names, but they are all charlatans. Robbing the people, impoverishing the people, making the people go through difficult times, causing economic recession in our country and different countries in Africa. Why are they raping people? Raping people, what I'm saying, they are raping your economy. They are raping the economy of most African nations, because the people they are recruiting as workers to work and service their platforms, they are not paid or paid virtually nothing. These are young men and women that are supposed to, if they are genuine, they have to build systems that they will empower these young men and women economically, even though they are servicing them. These men have to be paid, and at the end of the day, what they are paid have to be recycled in the system that will generate revenue back to the government of the day. But no, they use these young men and women. Like I said, I don't want to tell most of my story in this video, but I want to bring it to the highlight. Is a truth why am I making this video? Is to help in my little capacity to enlighten someone out there that might bump into the video and watch it. We have to wake up. Enough is enough. These men in these mega churches, they are using our able-bodied young men and women to build their private businesses and enterprises in the name of church and serving God. Why is it wickedness? Because they are using the name of God to rob the people, to manipulate the people, to deceive the people, and to make life more difficult. People are running away, looking for solutions because the government has already failed us. We don't have a government in Nigeria. I'm sorry to say it. The government is messed. No security, no system. So people are looking for solutions. And when they go to the churches also will put them in slavery. That is why I termed this with the church. It has become, a system of slavery. So, just reason with me in this video and try to put down your comments. I want to hear your opinion. I want to, reason with me if what I'm saying is the truth. If you have an experience as well, you can share with me. Is welcomed. Like I said, try to share this video. I'll be making more videos in the same regard and in other things in the couple of days to come. But please, do not fail to like, share, put down your comments. Okay? Let me know what you think about these things that are happening around us. It's pathetic. It's sad. That these places are supposed to be a succor to the less privileged, a succor to the helpless. Sad has become a place where people are being used, people are being imprisoned, people are being caged. So, I hope to see you soon. God bless you. Shalom. Peace.